Hey Thunder Bay, welcome to Giant Dreams Under Construction, the show that focuses on positive people from our community working towards building their dreams. My name is Kateri Skaarup, and I have Bess LeGarde here today as our first guest. Welcome to the show today, Bess. Now, as you see, Bess does amazing beadwork, and she makes regalia / jingle dresses for powwows. She also dances in them, and she helps organize. Now, Bess, first of all, you have amazing items here to begin with. What got you started, or when did you actually start sewing and beading?
Probably when I was about 13, 14. I just decided to start traveling the powwow trail and dance. And my first regalia I made myself so that I would have a regalia to dance in. And then from there, I kind of just continued on sewing and beading and making other things. I just love to make crafts and everything.
Well, you have your regalia, you have lanyards, you have moccasins, you have absolutely gorgeous. Now, I asked you before the show if you traced any of these things, and you said that you draw freehand from the computer, or you just go from your mind. How do you create these patterns? How do you do this? How do you start?
Well, a lot of it is trial and error. I've made pieces that don't fit. I've made things that just didn't work. But I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, and I like to do things good. And I had a lot of good teachers growing up, women that knew how to make this stuff and that I've learned off of, and not just women but men too. And for these, I did all the beadwork, but my cousin Helen Pelche helped me do the leather work with it.
Okay.
But everything else was basically done myself. I kind of just freehand dresses now. It's kind of just, I've done it for so long that I just can just freehand a lot of things that I've done over and over again. But basically, it's coming up with an idea, and it's just something in my mind that I just create it and then put it down. A lot of it is also from other, designers or beaders or seamstresses that do powwow regalia, and it's more or less you kind of pick up an idea and then you kind of make it make your own out of it, and just the stuff like that. Yeah.
Well, speaking of making it your own, you brought in your son's regalia outfit.
Yeah.
Now, we have a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle powwow regalia outfit that Bess created, which is awesome. I'm sure all the kids are jealous of him and just love this. But this is something so out of the ordinary but so modern, and it's a great way for the youth to want to be involved, to be up to something super cool. Now, you actually have taken this to a whole other level, where you were invited to go with the city to the trip to China last year. Tell me what that was like, first of all, to be invited to go dance a powwow on the Great Wall of China, and then what it was actually like to be there.
Well, to be invited was very, I felt very honored and very, I guess just very honored and humble, and felt very good to represent my community, and to be asked by my leadership was very, very good, and felt really, really honorable, and
So once you got there, how did you set up? What was going on when you guys got to the Great Wall?
When we got there, it was very fast paced and very lots of people. When we took a 13-hour flight to China, and I remember just getting off. We jumped on another plane to go to the smaller city of Jiasu, where Tai Chi originated, and the whole purpose of the trip was to build a relationship between First Nations people and Chinese people and their culture of Tai Chi. So we went to the origination, Jiaosu, where the temple of Tai Chi is, and we had performed in our regalias, and we had various styles of dance with us, and then they also performed for us. And then we went to the bigger city, Beijing, and we did a lot of performances there at like their very very national sites, like the Bird's Nest where they did the Olympics, and we did other performances, and it was like the Great Wall. That was another big one. But it was just amazing. Like we got there, and it was like they were so into like our dance and like our culture that they were, you know, embracing it, and they were, you know, swarming us and
well, you're
asking,
different,
yeah, and a lot of people would like take pictures of me and stuff like that, like, and the other dancers as well. But it was an amazing experience, like once in a lifetime. And
oh my god, yeah. How many people went with you?
There was 10 of us.
Okay, so 10 dancers?
No, there was 8 dancers, and there was Anne Magiskin, the Aboriginal liaison for the city, and then there was also Peng Yu. He was our tour guide.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Now, so this outfit right here, this is your dress that you wore on the Great Wall.
Yeah, this is what I wore to China.
And then this right here, tell me about this. What are these here?
So these are elk teeth, like imitation elk teeth, and I don't know, it's like basically back then they would wear them all over their outfits, and I guess it's kind of like modernized into different like patterns and ways to wear it and stuff like that. But yeah, this is ultimately like it's more represents like the old style of our people. So this is more or less like an old style fancy shawl outfit, with like a little bit of modern stuff, right? So
no, it's super cool. Yeah. Everything that you have here is gorgeous. I wish we had more time with you. What would you, to any budding seamstress or anybody who's interested in getting into a powwow or becoming a dancer or wanting to make their own regalia, in 15 seconds, what would be your advice to them?
You know, just get out there and pick stuff that you like, and I'm not sure.
Just do it?
Yeah, just do it.
Well, you know what? That's pretty much what all the greats say.
If you want to do it like enough, you will.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Bess. And if anybody is interested in contacting Bess, you can find her on Facebook, Bess LeGarde. Thank you again so much for everything that you do, and we look forward to seeing you at the next powwow.
Thank you for having me. It was awesome.